Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Medo. Medo is from Egypt, but he lives in London. So let's see what Medo has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello? Yes, hello Medo, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Like the hat?
I love the hat, yes.
Right, Medo, just before we start the game, just tell me where are you from?
I'm from Egypt originally.
Okay, and so you live in London now?
Yes, I do.
And what do you do for a living?
I work in IT, bit boring though.
And in your opinion, what do you like the most about your job?
I would say that challenges that it comes across. There is no two projects are alike.
I see, there's always something new.
Yes.
And what do you miss the most about Egypt, in your opinion?
The good weather for sure.
Yeah, and besides the weather?
Sorry?
And besides the weather?
Sunny, warm, and definitely predictable.
I see. And so how long have you been living in London for?
Around 12 years now.
12 years. Good. And what do you like the most about London?
Well, that's a conceptual question. Let's say before the pandemic, definitely going out, and there is always something to do whenever time of the day. After the pandemic, I think the green space, yeah.
That's good. Right, Medo, so welcome to William and the Magic Box. Here this lovely box here full of random fun questions, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'm just gonna play some music just for us to get in the mood before the first question. Ready?
Sure.
Let's do it. Right, Medo, ready for the first question?
Bring it on.
Let's do it. So the first question is, what makes you most uncomfortable about yourself?
If I'm not 100% ready.
Why?
I would say it's more about how to present yourself. So that if I'm not ready, then I feel something is wrong.
You mean like physically, when you like clothes wide?
Yes.
That's good. Interesting. Let's go for the second question. Let's do it. Right, let's go for the second question, Medo. Medo, what do you miss the most of your childhood and why?
I would say being innocent. Yeah.
Being what, sorry?
Innocent.
Oh, I see. That's true.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Maybe not worrying about anything at all.
That's true. One of the things I remember being a child, that's our birthday always took so long to arrive, you know what I mean? Even Christmas, I remember Christmas, it took so long, you're waiting for the whole year for the Christmas, and now it's just like that. It's just like a blink of eye, like just like that. Christmas on your birthday, never, it comes like very fast. That's what the time as well. I think that's what I miss the most.
I think it's mainly what you were looking forward in an annual basis.
That's true. I like your t-shirt. Think cool. I like it. Very nice.
A little bit of joy, yeah.
Good. That's for sure. That's what we need right now. That's what we need. Another question. Right, Medo, just before the next question, tell which part of Egypt you come from?
Alexandria.
Right, and tell me a little bit about your city.
It's a beautiful Mediterranean city, full of full of culture. I mean, it's been always occupied by different countries, of course, because it's a central route in the Middle East. So you had Italians, you had Greeks, you had ancient Egyptians, you had Turks, very multicultural. Very long sea line, definitely, yeah, and good food.
I see. There, there are a lot of Egyptian people here in London. The community for Egypt is big or not?
I would say, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I would say it's not as big population, or community is not as big over here in London.
I see. All right. Next question is, what do you what do you most like about yourself?
Being adventurous.
Tell me about it.
I think that came across since I was young. I always liked to do something that others maybe don't do. So I think mainly at school, kids used to go to a lot of sport. I used to do a lot of reading, like nerd science, sci-fi, stuff like that. So I've always wanted to travel since an early age. So yeah, whatever a possibility to try make you go and explore new places. Even in my career-wise, I think I've tried many jobs which I've never thought that I would do before. But yeah, every skill adds. So yeah, I think that's mainly what I like about myself more.
Very good. Very. I think being adventurous is a good thing, isn't it? You have a lot of possibilities in life. You are approachable. You know, you're open-minded. That's, I think, what's the good thing of being adventurous.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Another question. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me a little bit about your tattoos. I can see some tattoos in your arm. Tell me a little bit about it.
It wasn't intentional to show them off. It's only the weather is hot today. Okay, I have a few, but one of them is very personal. I mean, each one of them I had in a different country, so it always reminds me of this country. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. So that one I've done in Denmark, which is mainly represent a ship, and I guess it resonates to myself as life is a journey, and journey like as a ship, shipping on sea, which is unpredictable, I guess, which is life by the end of the day. Very wise, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And how old were you when you had the first one?
That's a good question. I think I've always wanted, but I've never been brave enough to go under the needle. So first time, I think I was 29, definitely. Yeah.
29. Wow. And do you think you're gonna have more?
Definitely yes. Which that's the dangerous part, I guess. Yeah, you need to know when to say enough is enough. Yeah.
Right, Medo. Next question is, what your parents did or do that comforts you the most?
I think they were always good providers, very, very caring parents. Yeah, and especially when it comes to my dad now, I think he's so loyal, and whenever I see him, I take that as an inspiration on a trait that I guess it's not easy to find much in people these days. So yeah, I respect him so much for this. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So you are very close to your parents.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I wish I was closer, but you can't have everything in life the way you want it.
Of course, of course, of course. I agree with you. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Well, I'm enjoying the music that it gives before every question so far.
Very
Yeah.
good, very good. Let's get another one. Right, Medo. By the way, you are my first guest from Egypt on the show. Imagine the responsibility. Yeah. Right, Medo, what is something you always want to do, but you're scared of?
I didn't expect that you will hit that hard with your question. Okay, good one. I think I've always wanted to learn ski somehow, and I had, because I'm adventurous, I tried it once, and it was a disaster, like absolutely disaster experience. And it's funny enough, I mean, I've got a background story, a short story uh, about this. So first time I've tried ski, ironically enough, it was in Dubai ski, which there is no ice at all. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes. So they have this place where they have all of this artificial ski slope and everything. So I've tried it, and first time I go, they give you the kit, they give you the equipment, and they try like to tell you, okay, the instruction and how you can do skiing. So if you need to slow down, you need to bring your foot together, blah blah blah. So I said, okay, bring it on. So I went to the highest one, like the highest slope, and they told me, are you sure? I told them, okay, why not? You know, you've already showed me the instructions, I should be fine. So went up, and the first thing I saw is how awful it is. Like, it's so steep, and can I really do this? I said, you know what? No, I've changed my mind. I would just go to the lower one. So I went to the easy one, I think the beginner part, and I've tried it. And the first thing I've done, there is always that barrier where it stops you from overcoming to the edge to hit yourself.
Yeah.
I start skiing. I've just removed all the barriers, like I've rolled out, removed all the barriers. And he looked at me, he told me, do you know now? Have you seen yourself if you would like to do it from up? So then, you know what, that's it. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm rubbish at it. Yeah, it's one of those things that I guess, yeah, it's unless you try a few times, you will never know.
That's true. That's true. I tried to do ice skating once. I was in Norway, in Oslo. So I was there with a friend, and literally was the very first time. It's the only time I've done. And I remember it was like in a park in the center of the city, and I remember those children going like up and down, like, and I was literally walking, like holding something, like on the side. I couldn't do it. Oh my God, it was so funny. But I think people they'll take so much like laugh at me because I literally couldn't do anything. It was so funny.
How did he do it? You know?
Yeah, those things like, and when I felt so bad because when I saw the children around, they were like just jumping very like professional. I was like, oh my God, I feel like horrible because I cannot even move myself properly. Yeah, well, the only experience I had with ice. Right, let's go for another one. Right, Medo, let's get another question for you. Right, what's the best and the worst of being yourself?
Okay. I think the best of being myself, that you are true to yourself in everything. So you know your self-worth, your self-value. That's what I appreciate, and it makes such a big difference for having that sort of respect to yourself. The worst of being myself, I think each one of us know their own flaws, and knowing those flaws and how you will be able to improve this, and being realistic if you can or not, because the hardest thing, I guess, is working on something that it's you or a changing habit or something like that. But I think it's always work in progress. So yeah.
Totally, absolutely. I think we are here to learn lessons and to grow more and more. That's what I believe as well.
Exactly.
Very good, very good. Another question for you. do it. Right, let's go for another question. What is your lucky number and why you consider that?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Always been?
No. I think since I grew up, it became number 7. When I was young, I would say definitely always been fascinated by number 2. I think in my mind, number 2 represents couples, represent friendship, represent it's an even number. I don't know, for some reason you either like odd or even number, I'm not sure, but yeah, definitely number 7. And I guess part of this is in growing up you became more, it's resonated to spirituality, healing crystals and stuff, which is energy, which I'm so much into that, so yeah, that's why it's 7.
Number 7. Good. And do you have any occasions that like you connect with number 7? For example, like some special dates or special occasions that happen on number 7 or not?
Oh, do you know that thing? I mean, I'm a big believer. Sometimes you see numbers, or when you see things, it has a certain message or a meaning. So when you see, it had this few occasion where I see number 7 and
Okay.
single number or a double number, and each time it have a different meaning, how often it repeats as well. So I don't set, for example, my diary or my calendar or 7:17 a.m. or p.m. to work things out. But yeah, I mean, if I will go and buy a lottery ticket, for example, definitely it will contain a lot of 7s. Yeah.
You just feel connected with 7. I understand. That's amazing. Cool. Another question for you. Do it. Okay, Medo, next question for you is, what does your best friend do that comforts you the most?
Being a good listener.
Sorry?
Being a good listener.
Okay, tell me about it.
I think whenever I have some sort of situation or something that I'm not sure about, or some issue, I reach out to my best friends, and usually that's how I distinguish my best friends from the acquaintances, maybe, because they understand you and they listen to what you are saying, and they're not judging you in a way. They're trying to work around what are you saying, and naturally they offer help if there is nothing that they can offer, but yet being there and listening. I think offering sympathy or support, it makes such a big difference. That's all what matters by the end of the day. It's all about our connection with the people matter in our life.
That's for sure. And your best friends, they are around you as well, or they are back in Egypt?
Majority of my friends back home, they grow up, they got kids now, they travel somewhere. It's very hard sometimes to keep track of your friends. I would say majority of my best friends now, they're scattered between different places. Some here in London, UK, some outside in Europe. Yeah.
I see.
Let's say, yeah, because to whatever we'll see in Egypt, like I would say, oh, we never say that. No, you are as well.
Good one. Let's get another question for you. Right, Medo, next question for you. What's your favorite holiday season of the year?
Summer, no doubt.
Yeah?
Yes.
You always liked summer?
Oh, it's the best. And I guess I've fallen in love with it more since I moved to London. Yeah.
Good. Is your birthday as well around summertime?
My birthday is in summer. If I was back home, it's still good weather. So, yeah. Like 24, which is summerish for London. Yeah, it's that summer for London. Yeah,
That's for sure.
yeah.
Good. Another question for you. Right. Next question for you. Medo, what makes you a unique person?
I think I'm very versatile, and I think that's a very unique trait to have as a person. Have thrown in a situation, act like what 3-4 yourself, be able to adapt quickly, be able to adapt quickly.
That's good. That's good. That's a good trait, actually. I think some people, like I would say like I tend to tell like people, Brazilian people usually as well, we adapt ourselves to this situation where we are. I remember living in Portugal before I moved to UK, and I remember that I live in Portugal. It didn't take too long for me to adapt myself to the to the country, to the people I was living before, the place as well. And when I came to London as well, I think I adapt myself quite, like, it wasn't easy, of course, but I think if you have this open-minded approach, I think you can adapt yourself easily to the place. It makes things easier, isn't it? It makes things easier, I believe.
And it's a skill you gain by time, and you have to keep, as you mentioned, open mind about it. It's not a life way that you want to live on.
Yeah, that's for sure. Good one. Good one. Another question for you. Okay, me from Egypt. Let's get another question for you. Right. If you could live anywhere in the world, where it would be and why?
So if I would choose, I would definitely choose that.
Choose where? Sorry?
Spain.
Spain. Oh.
Yeah.
Where and why?
It just feels like home. Good weather, good food, filled out people. Yeah, I don't feel like you need to do much effort. I wasn't Spain. It's one of the most countries that I've visited so far. So, like,
anywhere specific in Spain? Any city specific?
Barcelona.
I knew it.
Really? How did you know that? Are you a psychic then?
I've never been to Barcelona actually, but it's a place that most the people, I think they love Barcelona. People who I met and people like even of other countries, they always say, "Oh, I'd love to live in Barcelona." There's something there that's you cannot find anywhere else.
It's the unique selling point for Barcelona is 2 points. First, they have a beautiful weather all year round. Okay, few times, it's dark and rainy. I can't remember how many sunny days per year, but that's something anyone can Google it. Second, it's surrounded with mountains and small villages, so you can always break the city life with them. Third, it's not crowded, so there's space. And so if you want to go out, there is a lot of beautiful restaurants, a lot of beautiful scenery, a lot of outdoor activities, and it's cheap, which is like so living cost is quite followed over there, so it's not that expensive. So much of places is quite, and the culture is open and accepting for everyone, whatever the background that they came from. So it offers, and the food is amazing. So it offers everything that you want, basically. Good nightlife as well. So,
very good. Let's go to Barcelona. Let's live in Barcelona, yeah?
Barcelona, yes.
Right, Medo, let's get another question.
Right.
Right, before the next question, Medo, so all your family are back in Egypt?
Yeah.
I see. And then sometimes they come to visit you in London as well, or not?
Before the pandemic, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. They like London?
It's funny enough you're saying that. I think my dad likes London. But my mom comments about London. She used to go to the tube. Never been walking as much in my life. So that mom is like, yes, of course, it's not the Middle East anymore. So you need to move your ass a little bit. So,
That's funny. Right. Next question is, if someone gave you an envelope with your death date inside of it, would you open it or not, and why?
My death date. Yes.
Yes, tell me about it. Why?
Yeah. I think for two reasons. First of all, I don't think I'm scared of that. Yeah, to a certain extent, you don't know what to expect after that, but we all gonna die once, so it doesn't make a difference if you will die now or later. If there is something after life, that's what I believe in. And then the second reason, because I'm so annoyingly curious person, so I would like to know. Yeah.
Very good one. Very good one. I think I'll be scared. I think I'll be so scared to open because I feel like, oh my God, I'll be thinking about this date all the time. I think for me it'll be difficult.
You know?
There's always a different way of seeing, isn't it? There's always a different way, that's for sure.
I will be looking forward to see the people that I like that who passed to the other side of the world, like Michael Jackson, George Michael, name it. The list is long anyway, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you. Medo, I have 3 questions left for you, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it.
I didn't dance since a while as much like this.
You see?
Yeah.
Okay, Medo, next question is, do you think your priorities have changed since you were younger?
Absolutely. Big time. Yes.
Why?
I think part of growing up, your priority change to different phases of your life. I think when I was young, let's say when I was young, 10 or so, all I was looking for maybe to watch a certain cartoons, to be able to have CDs or Disney videos. Then when I was 20, is what car I would like to ride. Maybe I would like to have certain. What's the latest mobile that you can have? In my 30s, how many countries I would like to travel and what experiences I value in my life. And I think now it's more, how can I think about my retirements moving onward? You know?
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I think we changed a lot through the years with our priorities, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Right, 2 questions left. Let's do it. Next question, Medo. Let's do it. When have you been the most happy?
When I set certain goals and I achieve that, I'm happy.
Very good.
And when I have 8 hours sleep for sure.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Your day just go better and better. You feel just happy. You feel full of energy. That's for sure. That's for sure. Medo, I have the last question for you now. Ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's do it. Okay, let's do the last question. Right, if you had only 24 hours of life, what would you do?
There is a lot of things that I would like to do, to be honest, in 24 hours. But yeah, spending time with the people that I care. Yeah, if it's the end, I would rather the end with the people that I care.
Absolutely, I agree with you as well. I think I'll put everyone together, just do like a big party with everyone, just to
if they can, yeah.
And dance. Yes. Right, Medo, it's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the quick thinking game. So I'm going to give away some words and you just tell me one word that comes to your mind, okay? Quick thinking. Let's start with religion.
Inception.
Okay, love,
Expensive.
money,
Food.
family,
Security.
sorry,
Security.
security, life,
Expensive.
sex,
Sex. Euphoria.
huh?
Euphoria.
Politics,
Life.
fear,
Sweet.
friendship,
Family. Trip.
very good, desire,
Passion.
regret, success.
Represent who you are. Okay.
Cool. Wish,
Wish. Life for that.
okay, happiness,
Sorry. When someone calls.
good. And the last one now, Egypt.
Mother of all countries.
Very good. Right. So now let's play now Medo and the magic box, and you can ask me a question, okay? Okay, Medo, so you can ask me a question now.
If you would be a fruit or vegetable, what would you choose and why?
Oh my God. Right. I think if I could be a fruit, I think I would choose to be watermelon.
All right. Okay.
Yes, I think the only reason is because it's very refreshing. It's very I don't know. It's just very refreshing. I like the fruit itself. I think it's a nice fruit. And my grandmother was her favorite fruit, watermelon. So for sure, I'll be a watermelon. That's for sure.
And it comes in different colors as well. So it's very diverse, juicy, yes, and exotic.
Very exotic. Absolutely, absolutely. Very good, very good. Medo, did you have a good time?
Fabulous time. I really, really, really enjoyed my time. Thank you very much for including me in the show.
Thanks so much for being so sweet and kind and accept my invitation. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. And just before you go, if you don't mind to share a positive quote or positive message, something that inspires you in life.
Yeah, that's a good message. I'd love to share. Never worry about what you can change. Only worry about what you can change.
Very good. Very good. Good one. I like that. Very good. Medo, it was a pleasure. Thanks so much for being my first guest of Egypt. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. And yes,
thank you.
All the best, and I see you soon. Take care, okay? Bye-bye. Take care. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why do you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.